how can a Christian look at the life of Jesus and not be on the side of justice for the black and brown people of the United States?
The only way they can do that, Tim, is if they are religious. And what I mean by that is some of the biggest persecutors of our biblical time, the people that took Jesus to the cross, weren't the sinners. It was the church. And so that's part of the challenge.
Well, it was the religious South were the slave owners.
Yeah.
I mean, they completely twisted the words of the Bible around to where they and dehumanized the black man, which is where we get the 3/5, in the Constitution.
Yeah.
I mean, they did all of that in a way so that they could still own people.
Yeah.
I mean, totally twisted it around. Those were the religious people.
So if we know, one, that this is heavily based in the church, or that people use the religious right to take ownership of other people. We also know that it was the oppression of whites over blacks in this. So if we know, when I see those two things, and then I look at an evangelical church, I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
That now you want to be silent. You weren't silent. In the South, when it came to keeping slaves. You were not silent when it came to, we have a black church now. And we talk about, there shouldn't be a black church and a white church and a Korean church. Black people didn't form that here in America.
Yeah.
We wanted to even as slaves, we wanted to be able to worship the God that was given to us and in this, and I'm grateful for Jesus, but it wasn't designed for us to be able that you can worship over here. You can go and have this. And so
like black colleges, when we finally started having colleges, they had to go to their own school.
I can't go to your college, take your own college. And so now,
and here we are all these years later.
Why can't we come together?
Yeah.
Why can't now it is, why can't we, why does there have to be a black church? Why does there have to be these colleges?
Yeah.
Because the people that deemed it that way made it that way. And the only way you can deconstruct that, it's not going to come from black people this time.
Yeah.
Can I look into a camera somewhere and say that to the white folks? It's this time, it's not going to come from the black people, from black people that are woke, black people. It's not going to come this way this time. This time, the people, and it's not even you, but it's the system that you inherited. Only you can deconstruct that and say, officer, when you approach this man, you have to approach this man like you would approach me.